This is going straight to 12,000 feet, and we're going to go straight up, kick them out, and straight back down.
Very cool. So it's kind of like scaling up what a tow pilot does for gliders, right?
Yep.
It was something that I've always wanted to do, and I've recently turned 30, so 30th birthday celebration, decided to go ahead and go for it.
We're going up to 18 or 19 or 20,000 feet, then everybody's got oxygen. They start breathing at about 10, stay on oxygen all the way to the last second. They throw their mask down and out they go. They're in free fall for almost 2 minutes.
I have to admit, I came here with zero intentions of actually jumping.
I'm a pilot. I'm here to learn about the nerdiness of the flying stuff, but now they're telling me they're gonna make me jump.
I think you should.
In Siloam Springs, Arkansas, we've got an awesome weekend of aviation ahead of us.
I'm gonna put you in the KingAir. If you'd like to jump, I will throw you out of the KingAir at about 20,000 feet.
I've already started my training in the Beech 18.
Gear's not coming down?
Yeah,
For real?
for real.
Now, we're about to get into airplane 2 of 3.
So this is our jump operation. We run it on the weekends, and it's turned into a tourist business, and we use the airplanes purely for skydiving. 90% of it is tandem or first-time jumpers, like those people coming through the gate right there. Those people are here to make a parachute jump, and they've never jumped before. So they're gonna go in, go through the check-in process, the waiver process, get all the paperwork done, and in the next couple hours, those people there will be on that airplane there going straight up. So come on in, I'll show you the rest of this stuff.
This is your operation?
Yeah,
Yeah, cool. And you
Yeah.
own all these airplanes?
I do, except for the KingAir.
Dan leases the KingAir as the workhorse of his operation. While the first group of jumpers got signed up, Dan and I went to pre-flight the airplane. This KingAir 90 has been modified for skydiving with a sliding door and cabin-wide oxygen system so it can take divers way up into the flight levels. While rigging up, my mind was elsewhere though. Dan's offer for me to jump was weighing on me.
So I came here to learn about some of the nerdy aviation side of this stuff. That's what I do. But they're pressuring me to skydive. The first problem is I promised Jill I wouldn't do it. So I'm gonna have to either lie or text her to say I'm gonna do it, or I'm gonna have to convince you to do it.
The thought of people willingly jumping out of a perfectly good airplane has always perplexed me. But here they come, and within minutes, we're flying. We're gonna follow first-time jumper Trista today. She gave me some perspective.
Hello!
Hi,
What's your name?
Trista.
And you're about to go jump out of this airplane.
Yes, I am. It was something that I've always wanted to do, and I've recently turned 30, so 30th birthday celebration, decided to go ahead and go for it.
I'm a pilot. I'm here to learn about the nerdiness of the flying stuff, but now they're telling me they're gonna make me jump.
I think you should.
Check 1, 2, you got me?
Oh, I got you.
Alright, there we go.
Before taxiing, Dan gets flight summary data from ground ops.
I'm at 9,400 pounds gross weight.
What's the max?
10-1.
So it's just another day at the office for you?
Other than the office. This is actually easy. Turbines are really simple. There's no carb heat to check and no mags,
No run up?
no run up. This is going straight to 12,000 feet, and we're going to go straight up, kick them out, and straight back down.
Very cool. So it's kind of like scaling up what a tow pilot does for gliders, right?
Yep, except the objective on this is to get them up to altitude at the correct geographical position, and then get the aircraft back down again as quick as you can.
So how do you figure out where you're supposed to be with the whole upwind situation?
I got it on a map here. He's asked for a 220 jump run. See how I can slew this line around. I've already built a course in here, and that'll put us right on the line. We'll cross directly over the top within about 50 feet of the landing zone on that path at the correct altitude. I'll give them the signal, seeing back there the red and green light.
Yep, okay, yep.
That's how I control when they can open the door.
Okay.
And that's how I control when they can leave. Silent Springs KingAir is departing 18 Silent Springs. All right, last look at the gauges. Everything else is good. Boost pumps are on. Auto feathers on. Everything else is good. Sensor panel is clear. Generators are genning. This airplane is a rocket.
Yeah, wow, we're already at 100.
We're flying, wheels up.
That's awesome. They make the ride start right away for them.
Oh, yeah.
Make it fun.
Absolutely.
How many gallons of barf you think you've cleaned up in your lifetime doing this job?
Not a lot.
No?
No, it's pretty rare, really.
That's good.
Razorback Skyrange 90 Mike Victor.
Charlie 90 Victor, Razorback Express, go ahead.
It's Skyrange 90 Mike Victor, about a 2.3 for 12.
Charlie 90 Mike Victor, Razorback Express, Roger. Do you have the IFR clearance today?
Negative.
Charlie 90 Mike Victor, say your destination.
It's Skyrange 90 Mike Victor. Jump operations is climbing to 12,000 feet.
Charlie 90 Mike Victor, Roger. Do you refer your unit screen code?
0462 is ours.
Charlie 90 Mike Victor, Roger. And IDEN, critical altimeter 300.
3000. Skyrange 90 Mike Victor, would like permission to fly 040 heading for a few miles here.
90 Mike Victor, Roger. You report 2 minutes prior.
22 prior. So now the autopilot's on. I'm just flying on heading mode, and I'm going to navigate myself onto this pink line here.
And then you calculated that based on what the wind is today and so on, figuring out where you need to be upwind?
I do that based on what they tell me they want.
Oh, okay. So they do some kind of weather briefing for themselves?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, we all get a weather briefing, look at the winds aloft and the charts, and then my head TI already looked at it. He told me what he wanted. I don't know if you heard him when he was boarding the airplane. He said, let's try a 220 and take it out long.
What does take it out long mean?
That means we'll fly over the drop zone, and I won't give them a clear to jump until we're pretty far past it, because the winds are blowing them back this way, so we'll take it on pretty far out there past the landing zone.
But pretty far, it seems like kind of an abstract number. Like, do you have miles or things in?
I'm probably going to take it about a mile past LZ before I give them a green light. I'll let them open the door right over the top, and then I'm not going to give them a green light until I'm about a mile past it.
And these guys actually figure out how to get themselves back down to the LZ.
Oh, yeah.
Very cool.
We're just passing through 8,000 feet. A little bit higher to go, but we're all hooked up, ready to go when we get there. Do you want to go skydiving?
I do.
All right, let's go have some fun.
So what's your level of apprehension right now just watching this?
I know I'm not jumping, so
Yeah.
it's not that bad, but I think I'm just taking it all in from a nav geek perspective right now, so I'm not too bad.
What do you think would be going through your mind if you were back there strapped in and you know the door is about 2 minutes from coming open here?
Yeah, I don't think I can really put it into words. Apprehension is probably the right word.
So there's the path I'm on. There's the airplane. I'm on a 2,000-foot scale, so I'm right on it. And I'm just going to keep it right on that path.
Target 87 Lima, climb, maintain 4,000.
What's the deal with 12,000-foot jumps? They hit the free fall for a bit?
Yeah.
12, maintain
12 is about the lowest we jump from. Saddle Springs traffic, Skyrange 90 Mike Victor. 2 minutes prior to jumpers over the top of the field. 12,000 below. Saddle Springs, use caution. 2 minutes prior, Skyrange 90 Mike Victor.
Attention all aircraft. Parachute operations into the city of Palm Springs Airport out of below 12,000 in effect in 2 minutes.
All right, it's about to get exciting.
So you just made a call to CTAF, then you also called departures, or?
Yeah, I'm on radar contact with this discrete code, so they're looking at me.
And then they just made the call to everybody else.
Yep. And they're looking at radar. They know.
What's the procedure after you dive? You pull the power back and just...
4,900.
Yeah, we're definitely coming down.
And how do you avoid them? Like, you go a different route?
Yeah, I fly a different route.
Contact, climb, maintain 15,000. See altitude leaving.
Hi, climb and maintain 15,000, 15,000 out of 3,300 on board.
All right, they're going to open the door.
Okay, here we go. Good God.
That jumper's away 11,500. Skyrange 90 Mike Victor.
Skyrange Mike Victor.
Lights on. Oh my God.
Watching Trista jump with no hesitation was inspiring. She clearly loved it. And if you're wondering how we got down, the next episode will cover the insane descent procedure Dan uses to avoid the skydivers while beating them to the ground.
time. Wonderful, wonderful job, honey. How was that?
That was
What was
awesome.
your favorite part of skydive? Free fall or parachute ride?
Both. You're both awesome.
Whole
Yeah.
enchilada. You're gonna do this again, right?
Absolutely.
So we just did the first jump mission, and Dan made it fun right from rotation. He got a little extra speed and did basically a military takeoff, so that was fun. We beat the skydivers down, so that's pretty cool. We were landed and taxiing off, and they were still floating down.
As for my big decision,
I don't know, dude. I'm really, I think this is awesome. I think skydiving is really cool. It's just not my bag. It's partly because I'm like out of shape and I don't like the idea of my body being like the landing gear.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure we won't die. All the stuff we did with the Coast Guard, all that stuff, that was epic, but I didn't find it scary.
Trista helped convince me to go for it.
I didn't really know what to expect going into it. It was a rush, it was a thrill. I had a great time.
And was it scary?
The nerves definitely were there for sure, but it really wasn't as scary as I thought it would be.
How long have you known you were going to do this leading up to it?
A couple of weeks.
Okay.
The difference though is that my jump was going to be from 20,000 feet, which apparently is rare for a first time jump opportunity. But thanks to Trista, I was going to do it. But I definitely still had some reservations.
I think truly the biggest fear that I have about flying is structural failure, where the airplane is no longer flyable. Yeah, I really thought I was going to be able to get out of that. I thought I would just be focusing on, like, I'm just going to be a pilot nerd. Nothing about flying scares me, really.
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like there's a lot of redundancy. There's wings. There's so much mitigating of risk. How much risk are we mitigating? I think it's just having no experience and I'm going to get training.
It helped that I got to ride along for one more, with Trista joining us.
I came to observe my friend that was jumping after I had already jumped.
And it wasn't lost on me that the next time I got in this airplane would be for takeoff only.
So what's your emergency takeoff briefing like if there's a failures and so on? Like how do you deal with it?
Well, it's still pretty light. These are turbine engines, and we're in the clear. See all our obstructions? It's a 5,000 foot runway with no obstructions. So even at this gross weight, it's still going to climb 600 feet a minute. So I put the gear up, feather it, climb straight ahead. Everybody stays on board. We bring it back around, land it, fill off the engine. Prior to rotation, I'm going to chop both throttles, stay on the ground. If we're in the air and in the process of gear retraction, I'm going to climb out. There's my blue line and feather it. We kind of fly a rectangular traffic pattern up here, even though we're not in the traffic pattern, we're well above it in our radar contact. We still fly a big old box pattern so that we end up on what pilots would know as final. We call it jump run. For this first pass, we're going to end up on about a 7-mile final for that exact tiny little piece of ground out there that we know is the LZ, the landing zone, and we'll put the airplane directly over top of that on the proper path at the proper speed. So the airplane does most of the work for you, especially the autopilot on it. Just bombs up there and heads right to the correct position, and we'll level off. I even hit altitude hold up. Most of the time, if it's nice and smooth, I do jump run. I'll go ahead and drop with the autopilot on, hit altitude hold, slow it up, put the flaps down, and they climb out. Siloam Springs traffic. Skydivers in the air, 12,000 or below. Siloam Springs in the next 2 minutes. Use caution, Siloam Springs. 2 minutes prior, SkyRidge 90 Mike Victor, 12,000.
SkyRidge 90 Mike Victor, roger. All aircraft jump operations for the next 2 minutes in the vicinity of Siloam Springs Airport.
So that's all this airplane does all day is just go up and down, up and down. We're going up to 18 or 19 or 20,000 feet, then everybody's got oxygen. They start breathing at about 10, stay on oxygen all the way to the last second. They throw their mask down and out they go. They're in free fall for almost 2 minutes. Wow. It's a long fall.
Yeah.
This is counting down the distance till we get to the spot. And then the line, there's our spot right there, so you can see I'm about 50 feet east of it. And I'm exactly on the altitude that I want. I'm going to hit altitude hold, bring the power back, and I'm going to make them open the door.
Those are a couple big guys. Feel that weight change?
Yeah. Alright, we're going up. Skyrange 90, Mike Victor's got first pass complete. We're out of 11 for 15.
Skyrange 90, Mike Victor, roger.
It's not really cold up here. I thought it might be colder up here, but I guess when you get to 20, is it cold?
Oh yeah. And the door's closed, so you got some ambient sunshine coming in there. It's not bad. Pitch all aircraft, skydivers in the air over Salem Springs Airport. 15,000 above. Use caution. Canopies in the air over Salem Springs Airport.
This is no doubt the #1 tourist attraction in the sleepy little town of Salem Springs, Arkansas. People often travel 300 or 400 miles to get here and do this. The process of racing the jumpers down is worthy of its own episode, and we'll also cover my jump from 20,000 feet in that one. Huge thanks to sponsors and Patreon supporters for helping us create this content, and thanks to Dan for inviting us out there. There's lots of episodes already available in the back catalog and more coming flying with him, so please check flightchops.com to see that, and join our mailing list as well as see the giveaways we've got. Meantime, keep your flight chops sharp.
Maybe we should both do the training so the option is there.
Both do the training, then flip a coin at the last minute.